I definitely am feeling using this as metabolic flexibility, as lifestyle flexible practice. And based off my research, I understand that people do use this as a fluctuating lifestyle practice when needed. You could play around with intermittent fasting. You could play around with short, kind of prolonged type fasting, like 24-hour fasting, 48-hour fasting, mono fasting. This is day 2 of my water fast. Day 1 went well, y'all. Day 1 went well. I started my water fast at 10 p.m. on March 16th, and then 10 p.m. March 17th. That was 24 hours. So day 1 of the 24 hours is done. And how do I feel? Like I said in the beginning, I actually really feel amazing. Like, I feel good. I feel debloated. I feel lighter. I feel clear-headed. So the clarity is on point. I don't know why I thought that this was going to be worse than what it is, but it was actually great for me. Mind you, I'm already an intermittent faster in general. I, have years and experience of intermittent fasting, but this was the first time I ever 24-hour fasted. I thought it was super intimidating and all that. The common, fears that others have that may prevent them, from entertaining this or pursuing it. But I already intermittent fast 16 to 18 hours at a time at times. Pushing it to a 24-hour fast really is not that much of a stretch. And I was interested to see what benefits that would have for my fat loss in my midsection, and just further the reduction in inflammatory conditions that I have, such as lipedema, and how can stuff regulate menopause symptoms that I have, because I am in menopause. I definitely am feeling using this as metabolic flexibility, as lifestyle flexible practice. And based off my research, I understand that people do use this as a fluctuating lifestyle practice when needed. You could play around with intermittent fasting. You could play around with short, kind of prolonged type fasting, like 24-hour fasting, 48-hour fasting, mono fasting, that's eating a whole food and not eating nothing else for the day. Just picking one food and don't eat anything else. Now, I would list some factors as to how this was so much more comforting for me, maybe more than others, because I customized this fast for me. I customized it to fit my needs. Although this was a water fast, it wasn't strictly water, because I consume my morning supplements. So I still consume my lysine, which is amino acid protein, for protein support. My Alaskan collagen, that's protein. What else? That's protein related. It's not necessarily protein related, but it's still Optimum Vital Health, my daily vitamin, and it is amazing vitamin. It's also infused with vegetables and fruits. So I take that as well. And I took my glucosamine, konjac root, that helps lower cholesterol. That's a soluble fiber. So it's not a protein, but it can aid in some type of appetite suppression. So with that being said, I still took my supplementation for the morning, and then I had my decaf coffee, sipped on that throughout the day, and sipped on regular water if I felt needed, you know, here and there. And that's pretty much it. Came home and had an herbal tea before I went to bed. Sour sop herbal tea, which is also another fiber tea. So I had that before I went to bed. There was cream in my coffee, and as well as my sour sop latte. That was a little bit of cream in there. Not too much, just a little bit. Overall, I didn't have any hunger nags because I honestly feel like I was still satiated from the weekend, to be honest with you. So I really felt no need to really eat. That's why fasting actually was an attractive action for me for this week. Definitely to get some bloat down. And then also, you know, to speed up fat loss in the belly area. And you can't do that, okay? Extracting water out of the fat cells and all of that. So let's shrink these fat cells down as much as possible. All I know is that I have to do what's best for my body. And the only person who knows my body and the only person who knows your body is you, yourself. I know my body. You know what I'm saying? I know what makes me uncomfortable. I know what level of food consumption makes me uncomfortable. Now, I know what types of foods make me uncomfortable that are binge triggering. It can set me off. That may not be the case for someone else. Someone else's food makeup, intolerance, and all of that may be different than mine, and I'm sure is different than mine and yours. Everybody's food system need, in my opinion, varies. What may work for you may not work for me, but I still may be able to take some types of nuggets or fruits off of something within your routine or system, or offer some type of recommendation or whatever based off of something that, you know, was experienced, all for the love of sharing a wealth of information and experience that could benefit another. You know, that's what I'm here for. I'm about with sharing my life and experiences throughout this weight loss journey and now maintenance journey. So lifestyle, maintenance lifestyle, because maintenance is a lifestyle, y'all. It's a lifestyle. So, went good this week so far. Going on day 2, baby. Gonna get my coffee later, my decaf, and I'm all right. I'm feeling good. Check back in on day 3. Let go.